You look all right.
Thanks for coming. I know how you hate prisons.
Too many close calls. Diane's working on your transfer.
At least I can have visitors, right?
You asked to see me?
You're always my first call.
I can tell it's not about business.
Have you been keeping an eye on Jake? Listen, Jake is doing great, but she could just be trying not to worry me, you know?
My guys are watching them. They seem fine.
Is there anything else at all?
Spencers went to the park yesterday. Elizabeth lucky the kids.
Right?
Sam showed up.
Did she talk to them?
She talked to them for a few minutes, then she left. My guy said there was some tense stuff going on. Should I be concerned here?
Sam and I broke it off yesterday. She pretty much blames me for everything, and she blames Elizabeth, and I'm just worried that she is going to get angry enough to tell Lucky that Jake is my son.
Well, Jason, at this point, that doesn't seem like such a bad idea.
Please don't sit here and list all the reasons I should claim my son. I think about them every day. The bottom line is Jake is safer if nobody knows he's mine.
Yeah, but you gotta understand, more and more people are finding out about it.
Nobody else needs to find out, Sonny. Nobody needs to find out. All that matters is Jake is home and he's safe from my enemies.
And you don't think a police officer makes his own enemies?
No, I think our families are always a target. The cops' families aren't. And at least Jake won't have to grow up with his father in prison.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna back you no matter what. And you know what? You being in prison, that's my business. You don't get to talk like you've already lost your case.
Oh, you know something I don't?
Diane's working on getting you released. We've learned what evidence he has against you.
Yeah, Diane told me it's a digital recording of me saying Alcazar's name.
Yeah, you hear a gun firing with a silencer, right? And then you hear like a body, what sounds like a body hitting the ground.
Mm-hmm. There's no body, no witnesses.
That's not going to change, is it?
No, it's not.
Okay, Diane's working really hard on, trying to show how easy it is to duplicate the sounds. And we'll have reasonable doubt to spare. Rick is blowing smoke, as he always does, so you can't lose hope here.
But you know what? We've been lucky. Against Rick. One of these days, luck is going to run out. But whatever happens, it's not going to change my life.
What are you talking about?
I don't regret working for you. I never will. I chose this life and the business I'm in. But I am paying the price. Because whether I'm in prison or not, I'm never going to have my son. It's not. I don't want to cause trouble with you and Lucky.
Lucky's the one who arranged my clearance. We're doing better. We're being more honest with each other. As honest as we possibly can be. But he worked the program, which is great. Unless you don't want me to come visit you.
Doesn't matter what I want.
Yes, it does. You're in here because you rescued our son, and the last thing I want you to feel is that I've abandoned you.
How is Jake?
He's great. I brought you some of his pictures. Jason, look at his eyes. They're getting bluer every day. Sometimes I think people must be able to tell that he's yours. Keep them. They're for you. Does it help for me to come see you and talk about Jake, or would it just be easier if I pretend like this whole thing never happened?
I don't know. I mean, I can be in prison for years. It's probably not a good idea for you and your family if you keep coming to see me.
I pray that you'll walk out of here a free man. And I wish that you could be a part of Jake's life.
I don't think Lucky's going to be real comfortable with that.
When you agreed for me and Lucky to raise your son, you said that it would be easier for you to just stay away, that it would be too hard to spend time with Jake.
I've realized that it would kill me to try to pretend he's nothing to me. Just this much of Jake is, it's better than nothing.
Which is why I'm here. I want to clear things up. Elizabeth told me point blank that she doesn't love Jason. But what I want to know, does Jason love her?
Sonny told me that you saw Sam in the park.
Yeah, I did. She's deeply hurt over losing you, and she's being irrational.
What'd she say?
It was mostly name calling, but it was pretty bad. It's like she doesn't care what she says or does, and I'm afraid that she wants to hurt you back. If Rick puts her on the stands, then she might say something she shouldn't. And that's going to put you in serious trouble.
On the next general hospital.
I don't know what came over me.
I'm gonna do it again.
Did Jason betray you with Elizabeth? What is she lying about?
I want a family with you. It wasn't supposed to turn out like this.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Watch weekdays on ABC, weeknights on SoCnet.